Hello, divas. Hi, this is Wanda from Wanda's Workbasket. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Denise. Nice to see you. I'm not sure if Tammy will be on tonight. She is having some dental work done today. So, and I am supposed to watch for Anita to join in tonight to see if she might be able to help substitute. How are you tonight, Denise? I'm glad to see you. We have an interesting topic tonight when we get started on it. I can introduce the topic as our creative space. Do we like to, good. Do we like to work in a creative space that is straightened up and neat as a pin? Or do we like a little bit of creative chaos going on around us in order to create? Or do we not care what our environment is like at all? We just do it because we love doing it, and we're into it no matter what is going on around us. So that kind of is the topic for this evening. I'm curious because in a debate with a loved one about that very thing right now. And I'd love to have more opinions than my own. I have some other little watercolors to show you that finished out my Easter season. My, I should say Lenten season. It is now the season of Easter now. I have one dime painting that I finished, another one that I started and I'm going to throw out, and an opinion on hot chocolate from England that I tried this week as well. Michelle, you work better with some chaos in your craft space. I do too. Hello, Anita. Glad to see you here. I was just introducing the topic of the space we work in, the space we create in. Hello, Gemma. The topic tonight is creative space. Do we like it to be neat as a pin before we can think? You know, do we have to have everything in order before we start? Do we like a little bit of chaos surrounding us? Or do we make our space a mess and we don't really care what the space looks like as long as we can get to everything we need as we are proceeding? What's everybody doing tonight? Do you have I have my Yorkshire tea going on in my pot here. Anita says, you can always create in chaos. Me too, Anita. I don't know why this background is being so picky today. You're getting half of me and half not me. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I think it's because it helps calm ADD, ADHD, and OCD. Yes, I agree, Michelle. It does. It does help me, my ADD, a little bit too. I need things in front of me. If I can't see it, it doesn't exist in my world. I need to see it. I need it in front of me. Hi, Teresa. Glad to see you here too. And let's see. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. I am so sorry that your nan isn't any better. I am so sorry, Gemma. You are absolutely excused. Family always, always, always comes first. And I'm drinking some of your Yorkshire tea tonight. And I had the hot chocolates, the 2 packs of hot chocolate this week. And I put the little peppermint cube of dark chocolate peppermint gooey stuff in them this week. And oh my heavens, they were the best. The absolute best hot chocolates I've ever had. They were fabulous. Gemma, fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Teresa says, I only diamond paint. I don't do other hobbies. I have a large kitchen table all to myself and the setup around me. That's wonderful, Teresa. That's awesome. You only have some chaos. Well, we always have some. Absolutely. Yes, sending Gemma our prayers for sure. Michelle says, hey, Teresa. Oh, Michelle has hot tea tonight, too. What did you think of the hot chocolate? Oh, my heavens. Gemma, it was fabulous. It was heavenly. And I use big mugs, and I used it with milk and not water, hot milk and not water. Oh, it was absolutely fabulous. I like to make DIY dollhouses too. Yeah, Gemma. Yay, Gemma. I will have very soon, in the next month or two, I will be interviewing the dollhouse lady and seeing some of the dollhouses that she's created herself. I know we have more than one dollhouse creator on here who would be interested. I destash my supplies every month, so my space, extra bedroom, is nice and tidy. The canvases are under the bed and beads in a bag. Very good. I wish I could say the same thing. I cannot, for sure, for absolute sure. Have I made the Angel Delight? No, I haven't, but that's next. That's why I got milk. I don't usually buy milk, but when I bought the milk, I wanted to use it in the hot chocolate, and I wanted to use it in the puddings, the Angel Delights. That's next. That's on my list for this week, for sure. Beads in a box. No problem. No problem. The Yorkshire tea is going down absolutely perfectly at this point. I need my tea right now. I did finally do an auction for the cat rescue. Rated 150 pounds for them. Yes. Fabulous. Fabulous, Gemma. I do apologize. I haven't been cruising everybody else's sites this past week. I did want to. It was on my list of things to get to this week, and it just, you know how long your lists go and how short your vacation weeks go. Anita, can I add you to my moderators? I know you were talking with Tammy, and Kate, when Tammy has all her dental difficulties on the way up, she suggested that I make you co-moderator as well, if you are willing to do that. And yes, I did get your message the other day, Gemma. I do thank you. Thank you. Yes, okay. So let me see what I can do. Let me see how I can do that. She said I need to do it. Oh, you know what? I can't do it from... no, wait. I can't do it from... StreamYard. I need to do it from YouTube. So let me pop on another thing. Go into that and turn that off. Q&A poll. Now it says, now I can find yours, and it says add as moderator. Okay. There we go. I think I got it now. There we go. Let me try it. Let me see. I can't throw the links out. Okay, I did go into the YouTube and made Anita co-moderator. So here we go. I can't remember if I told you I spoke to Shay and she's okay with you using the Diva. Oh, fantastic. Oh, good. Oh, that's absolutely awesome. And thank you, Anita. Thank you. I hear that you do a great job on other people's chats as well. And so that Tammy vouched for you. Poor Tammy, undergoing many dental appointments in the days to come. So let's keep Tammy in our concerns and our prayers as we move forward too. And how about you guys? How about your creative space? How do you like your creative space? I do like a little bit of chaos, and what I have right now is way too much chaos, which I am working toward eliminating. Last week we started on a wax candle to see if we could bling a wax candle, and one of the things I came up with is you cannot use the B7000 or E6000, it doesn't glue. It doesn't glue down. But one thing that does glue down fairly well, I found out, is Aleene's Jewel-It. That seems to stick really well. So I'm going to be, that much more so than the E6000, and it doesn't smell as bad either. Now you can loosen it with a little bit of push and pull, so it's not perfect, but it's better than the other one, which I thought was interesting. Probably whatever you glue to the wax itself is not going to be perfect. It's just not going to be perfect. Just thinking, do you want me to speak to Leah about being the sponsor for the next event? Sure, absolutely. That would be wonderful. Maybe she could make a custom of our little girl. Please, thank you. Thank you, thank you. It is the Etsy store from Art and Soul. Yes, Art and Soul would be a fun sponsor to have. Yeah. He is absolutely amazing to you. Yeah, and that's, I go on your recommendations and Zara's recommendations. The other one I'm thinking of contacting is Firefly, who does the trays that I absolutely love right now. I'm going to see if Firefly wants to help sponsor. He just sent you 4 more kits. Fantastic. I was hoping Zara would ping in here at some point. Give us an update on how she's feeling. So far as I know, she's doing better every day. Better every day. She's keeping you supplied, you betcha. Now I have to figure out how we're going to use the Diamond Diva that she came up with AI. I do have to say, today was my first day back with my kiddos, and I really enjoyed seeing the kids again. I really, really enjoyed it. They were all, coming up, and they know they can't hug us, but they come up and they like bounce up against us. They just have to like bounce against us. It's so funny. And then we had switched their seating assignments before we left. So, awesome. So they had to find their new seats, and they were like all over the place with them. They didn't know where they were, what they were doing. And how do you have to move me all the time? Oh, I don't get you this week. But we have each other, and, they get both teachers, and we switch every other week, the half of the class that we have. And it's funny because just their reactions. You were chatting with her the other day, and she wants to send my mom a couple of kits. She's so kind. Oh, that's so sweet of her. I know, it's your grandmom that's not feeling well. Your mom is doing good. Okay, when is our next event? Our events are in January and August. August will be My Favorite Things 2024, and it'll be our 3rd August. And it's basically, our challenges are very, very simple. It's just show us a beginning photo, show us some progress, show us an ending photo over on the Facebook group. And if you don't have Facebook, just send it to one of us, one of the moderators, and we will put it post it in the group for you. And, just, that's basically it. Show up every Tuesday night during my live. I give out something randomly to the people that are there. And you have to have sent in to me a information form that I keep confidential. If somebody from the US or some North America win, I send it to them. If somebody from the UK wins, Gemma sends it to them. If somebody from Australia wins, Zara sends it to them. This is an international thing. And so we do every Tuesday night, and we do the first and last Saturday mornings live. And the last Saturday morning is when we give away the grand prize. And it's usually a gift certificate to Amazon, which has been going up slightly each time, that we all pitch in for. And now we're hoping to get sponsors for this August so that we can have other sponsor goodies that we can give away as well. So that will be in August coming up. You know what? It'll be here sooner than we know it. I mean, it's already April, for Pete's sake. Used to be a perfectionist and neat freak in every aspect of my life. However, last couple of years, it's all chaos. I need to work on that, except diamond painting has taken priority. That often happens when diamond painting comes in, everything else goes to chaos sometimes. You're drinking hot tea in a few minutes. Good job, Denise. Yeah, Mom's doing good. Oh, I'm glad. Glad to hear it. Yes, relaxed and fun and international. That's what our challenges like to be. Would you like me to ask Nix of Nixie's Notions if she would be a sponsor? Sure, that would be absolutely fabulous if she'd like to. We would love to have extra sponsors, because up to this point, we have been, Lisa and I have been going half and half and buying the Amazon gift certificates ourselves. And this past one, Zara went in, so we went on thirds. It was a $60 gift certificate to Amazon. And we figured Amazon because then anybody in the world could use it. It wasn't, didn't have anything to do with shipping and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I still need to post my grand prize Amazon gifts. Yes, what did you buy, Denise? What did you buy? I want to know. Not too many rules. That's the way we like it. You betcha. Not too many rules. We want it to be easy peasy. You can just slide right in. It depends. You can slide in anytime during the month, as long as you, as long as you show us a beginning and a progress. And just guess. How can I guess, darling? More diamond paintings, maybe? Of course. Of course. I would be surprised if it wasn't. So what I'm doing right now is putting some of these extra drills in the little containers that I have that I'm going to use for creating the candle. Everybody suggested blue and silver and lavender, like a purple lavender. So I have blues and silvers. I have a white pearl here as well, and some purples that I'm going to use for this candle. This is part of the Will It Bling collection. Oh, this was the gold. It was the blue and silver by itself in a different one that we were thinking of, wasn't it? Let me see. I can put these in. My husband is still working on the screen that gets put up behind me. He is working on that, and that should be almost done. Almost done. Okay, these are two different ones here. Come on. It's pink. That's not going to work. Bye-bye, pink. I'm going to need a few more things here. A few more sections, because I still have gold buttons to put in here, too. I don't know. There's more purple. Is this a darker purple? Yeah. It is, but I like that darker purple. See, I'm talking to myself already. What are we doing here? Oh, that's perfect. Thank you. Oh, the little pots? Yeah, I gave them out for Christmas. Christmas, listen to me. I gave them out for Easter. And they were well received. I put a stone in the bottom because they didn't have a hole in the bottom, and then some sand. And then when I took the little cactus out of its plastic pot, I swished it around and added some sand to it to seed it in the pot and gave it a good watering before I gave them out. I talk to myself all the time because I'm the only one with the right answers. There you go, Anita. I like that for sure. Yeah, I say I'm the only one who listens. I talk to myself because I'm the only one who listens. Alrighty. Let me see. Those are too dark. I don't want the dark blue. I don't want those. I don't want those. And I did promise gold. And here are the golds. Okay. And those are empty. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Light and dark and pearl. For sure. Do you guys have any anything else that helps you be creative? Like, especially if you're working on something other than a diamond painting, or if you're doing your own design and you have to work out a design. Do you any have ritual or something that you do to make sure that you're in the right thought space to be creative? My microwave. Well, it wasn't completely blown. It wasn't completely blown, apparently. So it's still working. It still smells a bit. I just put up with it right now, which is pretty bad. I should just clean it out. Teresa had given me some great ideas, and I was going to work at it with some hot white vinegar, and I just didn't do it this week. Just didn't get it done this week. If you're stuck, you'll look at mandala patterns or cross stitch patterns. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's kind of what I did with the pots. I looked for 6-pixel Google patterns to do that with. I'm going to have to take the background behind me off temporarily so that I can show you the diamond painting I got done this week. So let me go into the settings and temporarily remove the background. Yeah, don't, ugh. There we go. And talk about chaos. You don't want to look. Let's see. This was from Temu. It's an AI design. It's a 40 by 70. And I replaced 2 of the golds with a dark metallic gold and a light yellowy gold gem. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. And then it morphs into like some goldfish at the bottom. You see the goldfish at the bottom? Like into an ocean with goldfish. I think she's really pretty. I'm going to put her on some foam core board. I love the way the sparkles, the golds come out in the sparkles, in the swishies down in the C part of it, and in her crown, and her beautiful brown hair. I think she's so pretty. And then I want to show you the one I am throwing out, because it was also from Temu, and well, and some of you were right when I first got it and I opened it and reviewed it with you. You said, you know, those words aren't going to come out right. There's a lot of words in there. And you are right, but that's not the reason. First of all, it was lacking one of the colors. This is just a 35 by 50. It's To My Son. It has a lot of words. And it was missing one of the main colors in the skin color. And the words are not all, other than the top, To My Son, the words are not all the same shade, same color, same whatever. And I just decided I didn't want to do something with that many words. I might, however, cut the woman and her son out, and maybe the To My Son part out, and put it on something else. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to throw the words out and keep the center section and do something with that. So that's on my project list. Not like I need another project. So I started one of the new, remember the Snoopy birthday celebration one? I'm going to put my background back on here. The Snoopy background, the one I did that they didn't give me the right diamonds. They didn't give me all the right diamonds. And they sent me replacements for all but the ABs, because even though they didn't have the ABs in the original kit, 2 of the 4, they only sent me the regular drills and not the ABs. So I had to come up with 2 substitute ABs out of my own stash, which I did. And I'm working on that. So I bought a couple of the small. Oh, you going back to work? Okay, Gemma. All right. See ya. Have a good night. If we're on, come on, join us again. Thank you, love. You have to have TV music or YouTube going when I craft, but when I'm on live, I just craft and chat away. Oh, thank you. I thought she was pretty as well. Yep, this is Michelle's channel. Thank you for that. Yeah. So yeah, I had gotten the newer, I got the Charlie Brown, the Linus, and the Lucy. When I opened them, and I didn't put that, did I put that video up? The Charlie Brown one, again, is a problem. The listed chart on the canvas matches the symbols that are in the actual diamond painting, but the sticker sheet that you get, the symbols don't match. All the numbers, the DMC numbers, are the same, but the symbols for them don't match. Wackadoo. So I'm going by what is on the actual canvas. since I figured that's probably the most accurate. I always talking to myself. One of my employees gave me a desk sign that says, "If you see me talking to myself, just move along. We're having a team meeting." That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I like that. I have a sign on my desk that I gave to another pastor when I was secretary, but I used to be on my desk all the time. And it said, "A clean desk is a sign of a sick mind." Now my sign is, "I'm subject to bursts of enthusiasm." Yeah. And that's pretty much, subject to bursts of enthusiasm is definitely me, for sure. What about you guys? Do you have a sign? And not a "here's your sign"? Do you guys definitely have a sign that either you sit on your desk or your table that kind of like is perfectly describes you? Oh, tea is the perfect temperature. It's like, oh, add fab. I don't know which. I won't show you the actual book. What I'll do is I'll share my screen. I'm just going to show you the rest of the. My grandson hooked me up with a separate screen. So if I'm looking off to the side briefly, it's because he hooked me up with a bigger screen on the side. And really, you should be over there. Let's see. In the downloads. Not those for sure. I showed you last week. I don't think I downloaded all of them. In fact, I'm sure I didn't. Maybe I'll have to do them this way. I think the last of the watercolors you've seen were these, right? The heart in the trees and the heart cookies. I believe they were the last you've seen. And then I did these two. The butterfly and the succulents. I used some gold metallic paint on that one. And these two. I wasn't feeling really healthy on that day. This one I love because I consider myself a crystal, like a clear glass pen, like the Spirit or the Holy Spirit would be the ink that's in it writing, and I would just be moving the pen as I'm told across a page or whatever. So it's kind of like dripping the ink. It's kind of like an ink pen here. And that's kind of a more realistic heart. And these two. Pansy. I always love a pansy. Another word for a pansy, Victorian name for it, is called heart's ease. I put a little heart in there, but pansies are my favorite flower. Heart's ease. And the last one I did is bleeding hearts. They're a plant that I have in my gardens. So, and they're called bleeding hearts. So they're the last of my Easter, my Lenten watercolors. I am starting a mixed media journal. Back here. On flow. on opening to flow and radical generosity, getting rid of some of my stuff out of here. So I have a larger book than the last one. And it's watercolor paper, but it's more like a hot press. It's a smoother one. So it has the cover page, and I just wrote words on it, so that's nothing. And in the front, I put, this is a little meme I found with a woman and her craft supplies. She's like inundated by her craft supplies. And it says, behind every crafter is a huge pile of craft supplies they're definitely going to use someday. So I was writing everything down around it, what my attitude is like now. Like, I think I need it for a project, or for this particular project. It's still useful. I can't throw it out. It could be made into something nice, and all the excuses that I get for not getting rid of stuff, it's on this side. So then what I did was, I feel like that I'm a stream, that some things are getting out, some things are flowing in, some things are flowing out, but there's a lot of obstacles in the way. So then this morning, I started out with some of the obstacles, and I'm not going to come any closer than that, but those are pictures of what my kitchen looked like before I started in on it last year. And a little bit of the Holy Spirit coming in here, but like blue at the top, going into grays, going into brown at the bottom, like the rocks on the bottom. And these are like something that's trying to flow in and around all my clutter and everything. And it's mixing up with me, and it's mixing up with the obstacles. So that's where I've gotten so far. And it's supposed to be documenting my journey and being a vision board for what I want things to look like, what I want things to be, and how much I'm getting rid of and opening up, and to document my journey on that. So that's what that's about. Now I've caught you up on my latest with that. So, yes, thank you, Anita, for putting those things up for me, honey. Thank you. I gave my boss one that says, you don't have to be crazy to work here. We'll train you. I like that, Teresa. There's always a lot of sayings. My husband had one in his office. He works as an electronic engineer in research and development. And it said something about, of course, we tried 99 things that, it's a picture of Einstein. Of course, we tried 99 things that didn't work. That's why we call it research. So those are the signs. I did want to announce that I'm going to be drastically reducing the price of some of the things in my Etsy shop this month, and also giving a 20% discount to everybody through the month of April, at least. Probably into May, but mostly through April. So if anybody has anything over there that at the Etsy shop that you are interested in, please check it out. I'm going to be putting new stuff in over the summer, but I want to pare down on the things I have now so I can make some room to make more. Thank you. Thank you for putting that up. There is a link in below if you're interested in a monthly membership and a birthday present, birthday cards and presents. April birthdays. Thank you for reminding me. I can tell you that my husband and I will be having our 39th wedding anniversary on April 20th. 39 years. And I knew him for 8 years before that. So, April. We have an Erica from California, an Ann from North Carolina, a Cindy from Arizona, a Mariah from Utah, Ms. Crafty Dream from Utah. If you have an April birthday and you know you've sent me your information sheet, but I did not announce your April birthday, please let me know. The birthday box was not always on that form. So you may have sent me a form in before I put the birthday form on there. So please let me know. Email me at Wandasworkbasket at gmail.com, and I will get that corrected. I will get that up on there for you. What else has been going on this week? It's rainy and miserable here today. I hope it's not rainy and miserable where you are. I expect it might be in Gemma's neck of the woods, but wouldn't have to be, right? How's the weather where everybody else is right now? Okay. I'm going to put a big gem in the middle. I'm just going to start this gem thing because, well, why not? Where are they? The two. What? My husband is texting me for some reason. I missed a call from my husband. Got a container or something or other. Aww. Okay, I don't know what that means, so I'll have to explain that later. I love how husbands do that. They make no sense at all sometimes. Here. Now, where's the other one? I know there's two. There's two. There it is. Down here. Anything interesting that you've done for Easter or for this weekend, this past weekend, that you did? Anybody have family over? A couple of my kids told about egg hunts, and one girl won $100 as a prize. I'm like, yo, dude. Like, where is that? Where, pray tell, did you have that Easter egg hunt? I would love to know. You're having high winds right now. Wow. What state are you in, Anita? Wow. Yeah, Denise says it's high 80, wind advisory all day tomorrow. Ooh, nice temperature. A little warm for me. Rain today, calling for rain again tomorrow. Yeah, Michelle, you and I are kind of on the same plane here. For sure. Oh, poor doggy. Oh, Mississippi. Mississippi. Hubby was down in Biloxi for his part of his training, part of his Air Force training. He was in Biloxi. I'm thinking of maybe putting one of these, top and bottom of those. I'm just playing here, guys. I have no idea. I have no plan at the moment as to how I'm doing these. I just blob things on. What might look good, what might not. This is just a practice one anyway. If they look good, I'll make a few more. I'll go get some dollar store candles and play some more. Let's see. Was gonna do the swirls in light purple. I don't know. Well, we'll just have to see what happens here. Start the swirl around here. And again, this is Aileen's Jewel It. And we'll have to see how it works. To see how it behaves. I happen to like it. It works well on other things that I've tried. I'm just making round spirals, widening spirals, and little weird flowers, little folksy type flowers, just to see what might come out. And then I'm going to try to burn the candle for a while, just to make sure that I'm not going to burn the house down like I almost did my microwave. Did you hear about that, Anita? Yeah, that Gemma sent me some goodies from England, and I almost burnt my microwave down. I'm a new implant here. I've lived in several states, born and raised in Western New York. Aha, so you are very well used to our weather, our East Coast weather. Much to your chagrin, I'm sure. I don't know if I'd like how muggy Mississippi can get. Very humid, I imagine. Yeah, I put some spotted pudding in the microwave, and I looked and I saw the 3 on the package, so I stuck it in and set it, and then made the toast to eat some of the other things from the package, and I started smelling horrendous burning, and the gray smoke was pouring out of my microwave, and I'm like, oh no, what did I do? Here, I put it in for 3 minutes instead of 30 seconds. It was a dark charcoal briquette. It was done. It was awful. Teresa's in sunny Washington State. Yeah, so if boil on something in the microwave and it does catch on fire, but a fork will completely zap one. Oh, do you mean it completely broke the microwave by leaving a fork in it? That would do it, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. That I haven't done. I haven't done foil or forks. But it's not the first time I almost burnt my house down cooking. The kids used to say they knew dinner was done when the smoke alarm would go off. Yes, broke the microwave with the fork. Oh. And that wasn't just a meme in our house. That was true. That was the truth. They still laugh about it. Let's see. Oops, now if I have to stay on right. Yeah, so here we go. Any other words on your crafty space? What you have to have in your crafty space in order to create? How much of a, like, Do you do it in the living room in front of the TV? I know some of you said you needed a TV to watch YouTube or something else while you're creating, or have a radio on. Sometimes some people like to do it in their bedroom. Some people like to do it like I'm doing it in the dining room right now, but I have you guys with me, and otherwise I have a lap desk in my my living room, and then I do it on my lap desk while I'm watching TV and stuff in the evening after I get home. And let me see. Teresa says, my mom used to put water on to boil to make coffee and go do her makeup, and before long the alarm went off. Hello, baby. Did you hear the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu. You get what you deserve. Oh, my. We have some people going hungry. Everybody, this is my husband. The black hole is my husband. No need to throw him out because he's making jokes. Hi, honey bun. Recliner TV, iPad, light pad. Oh, yes, definitely a light pad. My crisp space is 10 by 7 in the corner of my bedroom. Cool. Very good. Right now, my TV is setting on a bar-style kitchen table, and I turn it to face my kitchen, and that's where I diamond paint. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's Hubster. Got some good jokes. He's the one fixing my screen. He's the one who created my little logo girl, and encourages me with all kinds of electronic gifts here and there. There's a nostalgic place he wants to take me to that's near here that we'll probably get to go to sometime soon. They have, I forget what it's called, babe. You sent me that link for it the other day. You should put the link up in the chat in case somebody wants to go to the website. It's Americana, and there are like organs and like one-man band type of instruments, things like that. There are old cars and antiques. There's old toys and like rooms with all these collectibles and things from years ago. It should be fairly interesting to go see. So, thinking about doing that. I'm hoping this is going to come out. I don't know. This is just an experiment. Will it bling? Will it bling? I have a number of things waiting to get done. Anybody else in doing any more challenges for the month for April? Are we working on anything special for April? I haven't seen another Joe Wall one done. I forget what month that was. Was it May last year? Maybe May or June? I do want to get the Joe Wall that I started done. It just isn't. It's so big. So it's so heavy in my lap. And right now, as I'm trying to move things out of the dining room, it's probably going to be in the way out here if I move it out here. Oh, I need more glue. I'll show you this in just a second. What I did was I scratched a pattern into it with the end of a pencil. knowing that the pencil line wouldn't show up, but the scratch would. So I'm gluing these over top of the scratch that I left in the wax. And let's see. Okay, here we go. I'll show you in this just a second. So far. I'm just taking the purples and doing a spiral. And I started a flower design down here and at the top over here. So. Oh, yeah. Putting the Dakota-thon as I started last year, so maybe I can finish this year. Doing splash, splash. Rain tour rainbows. Lavelle-a-thon, spring flings, and Easter things. That's a lot, Annette. Anita, that's a lot. J-Wall event starts really soon. I hope so. I'm thinking of being part of that again this year, if only to get my J-Wall progress done on it, like I'd like to. I'm thinking of. And this is going fairly easily. Does clutter bother any of you? You know, like it doesn't have to be perfect, but does clutter bother any of you, or does it prevent you from being creative at all? I'm having a debate with someone who believes that, well, for that person, it's true, I guess, that if it's too cluttered, they can't work at all. And I'm kind of agreeing with Michelle that for me, it kind of calms the chaos in my head sometimes. And I'm able to like numb it out. Not numb, but you know, cast it out. Here's the rest of that twisty thing here. Okay, Michelle is in. How do I say 24? Snack Attack. Rain to Rainbows. 2024. Splish Splash Spring Mesh. Diamonds in the Rough. Oh, okay, cool. 2 paintings, and they're both works in progress. Okay, great. Wings and Things Paint Along. Wow, I like to see all those things you're all involved in. Clutter sometimes bothers me, but it depends on the type of clutter. It has nothing to do with what I'm working on, then yes, it bothers me. Yeah. It doesn't mess with me. If it's not chaos and clutter around, I can't work. I hear ya. Things are too nice. I have to mess it up. I have 7 whips right now. Wow. Wow. I can only work on like 1 or 2 whips at the same time. Like one project and one large giant thing, and then one small one that I'm working on, like that I can get instant gratification out of, you know, like getting done. Because I really need that instant, like that the gratification that I can get this done quickly. That I do need. Because if it's taken forever, then it's like, oh. And you know how J walls are so confetti heavy. That's what takes me the longest. I can't even remember the name of the J wall one I'm doing at the moment. Has any of you ever thrown away a diamond painting? Have you ever like given up on one and thrown it away? I don't think I've asked Anita that question before. I know some of you have answered that before. Maybe some of you who are lurking, maybe Bert is out there. Anybody lurking that can answer that question? Have you ever thrown away a diamond painting that just wasn't working? Yes, Teresa has. What prompted you to throw it away? What was the last straw? What made you just say, nope, not doing it? That's what I want to know. What was the last straw? I think I'm finally... You couldn't read the symbols? That's a good reason. Nope, Michelle's never done that. A few budget ones from China. Small shop, lots of colors and confetti. Drills popping, couldn't make out the picture. Double-sided tape. Yeah. No stick. That was another reason, the one that I was showing you. Now that you reminded me of that. Yeah, the one with all the writing one that I just showed you, I'm throwing it out too because it doesn't stick. The drill stuck to the drill pen and wouldn't stick to the canvas at all. It's really sad. I've never had a double stick tape that did that. Double stick tape usually will grab onto things tighter than poured glue. But that poured glue was so bad. And like I said, that was one from Temu. So that was a Chinese one too. Just didn't work. I have to figure out. I don't know. And, you know, I'm doing this hobby, like most of you, I'm doing this hobby because I enjoy it. Not so much because I want to frame everything I've got or that I know who I'm gifting it to or I had a disagreement with a loved one this week. Like, why are you doing all these diamond paintings if you're not going to do anything with them? Well, because I can and because I want to and because I love doing it. I had one, the drills kept moving and it was making me mad. I love the picture. I know, that is such a pain. And you love the picture. I'm not finishing the Joe wall that I got from Diamond Painting Down Under because it was really bad. Really bad. The stick. It's like it was too small, almost like the canvas was made for squares, and I ordered squares and I got squares, but it was almost like the squares were the size of rounds. They didn't fit. Everything kept popping. Nothing would stay on the canvas. It's almost like the graph was just too small. Or was it the drills? Or were the drills terrible? I don't know. So do I get rid of the canvas or do I get rid of the drills? I wish I knew. Or did you get rid of both on yours? I don't know which one to blame. I know some of the drills were terrible. But maybe that was the bigger of the problems. I don't do budget friendly, but it takes me a long time to finish it as I take my time and savor the time I'm doing it, and I do multi-place. Cool. I don't do that many budget friendly anymore because of that. I haven't purchased any in a long time. I'm just trying to go through my stash. And here I put, if you can see it, I started a leaf type shape and I put the pearls, the white pearls around the dark, and this led into the dark. Now I have another couple swirls on either side. I'm going to do on this, either side of this. So yeah. Oh, that one's no good. No good. I wouldn't make sure I put that in the middle. I could. Good. Blink. Blink. Stay there. What I was saying. Oh, the budget friendly? Yeah. Some of them are just so pretty that it's hard not to. I think I need to put them in a different one. These, that, these, I think. There we go. I'm afraid of getting the budget-friendly ones. I'm afraid of getting ones that are not copyright, that you know, are a copyright problem. I don't want to buy anything that really should have been credited to the artist. I'm afraid to do that. I mean, if I were the artist, I would want to get paid for my work. I would hate it if somebody else was stealing my work to make a profit from. I think that's wrong. If I'm going to get something from a budget company, I go out of my way to try to find out if it's a copyright image or not before I purchase it. Some are just AI done, and I don't have a problem with that, but then you run into the AI problems that, all right, is this image clear? Is it going to have stray gems sitting around that are not going to make sense in the photo? And Gemma's friend did a fantastic review on AI artwork. and evaluating it and what to watch out for if you're looking at a AI image, because some things you don't even notice unless you're looking at it several times. Some things look really strange after a while. Like, are you sure the person doesn't have 3 arms? You know, and not looking like it. So that's a concern. This is hard to see. I thought I could see this fairly easily, and I'm not seeing it real well. But there we go. Anita, have you ever tried freestyle diamond painting? Have you ever tried diamond painting on just using your spare gems and on things maybe you could get at the dollar store? Have you ever tried that? I know some of you have. We're getting close to the, oh, let's see. Nope, Michelle says she hasn't. Thank you, dear. It is fun. I mean, you get to, like, not me. I need to be told what to do. No, you don't, Denise. I love your sense of humor, Denise. I really do. You don't need to be told what to do. You can't make a mistake. That's part of the fun of it. You can't make a mistake. You do it to your own taste, and it doesn't matter if anybody else likes it or not, unless you want to give it away. I'm gonna, the hat and the pair of shoes I did, I'm gonna put on the new playlist, Will It Bling. I have a couple t-shirts I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to wash them to be sure that they stay that way. So now you have the flower pots and the plastic candle and a water bottle and that in the center. And we're going to be a wax candle. Oh yeah, we've also done the wood cut letters from the dollar store. Wood cuts from the dollar store, the angels and the ladybug and the flowers and things. And now I have some trays here that I've got that I'm going to do. That are sitting here half done. And some some wooden bird houses and little wooden chests. We're going to be doing those sometime soon. Here's the other part of it. So that's kind of wackadoo, but it's there. Oh, I love Chuck Pinson too. Let's see. Share the outdoors. Lots of confetti. I love Chuck. And I do want to get Chuck on here. Pin him down for a date so he can come on this channel because he's said yes before. So I'm hoping. I'm hoping we can pin him down again. Maybe I'll get him in for our August one. I don't think he he appears, but it's just for favorite things though. It's not for a Chuck Pinson contest or anything, but to interview him. So I guess it would work for my favorite things. Because a lot of us, Chuck is one of our favorite designers. That would work. Should I try to get Chuck in for August to interview him for one of our August either Tuesday nights or Saturday mornings? I could do that. That would make a really wonderful challenge in August, wouldn't it? To have sponsors and to have Chuck. Be awesome. I had an idea over the break that I talked to my boss at the club, the Boys and Girls Club. They have a summer camp every year, and I can't work at the summer camp because you have to be there for 8-hour days for at least 6 weeks, and I can't do 8-hour days. So I suggested that since when they were hiring me, they thought about using me to make a video at the Boys and Girls Club. So I said that I would make a video of the summer camp, of the kids in summer camp, how they're having fun and what they're doing, and that they can put it up on their website to advertise. So I think that would be a lot of fun. So this summer, I'm going to be making a Boys and Girls Club video. Mitchell's video, my son's video that you were helping me with the costume with, should be out soon, will be judged this month. And I think there's another little loop on that side. So we'll see how he places in his works contest for the video, the costume that we did. So he's going to share his video here with you guys and come on live with me to view it one of these Tuesday nights. You never know. If I say I have Avo Photonics Man with me, then you'll know that he's on for that night. Yeah, having Chuck sounds like a plan, is indeed. Yeah, he especially said he likes to talk about his faith, but he doesn't get asked about it all the time. And because if you notice, he puts churches in a lot of his pictures. And I really like that he puts his faith into his pictures. Let's see if I can do this right. I'm going up around this flower here. We'll hang out a little while yet. What time is it? Oh, 10:20. We'll hang out a little while yet. Let me get this little flower done. If you have any ideas for topics for our Tuesday night Whip and Chats, please email them to me. I've gotten some great ideas from Teresa, and I'm still working on that video that I promised you on framing that Teresa started, and my daughter worked on with me, and we're still working on that video. So that will be out. I keep promising Teresa it's going to be out, it's going to be out, it's going to be out. But it really will be. I promise. It really will be. But if you guys have any other ideas, things you want to see me bling, try to bling on the channel too. I can. And we did tote bags too, didn't we? We did tote bags, will it bling? I even washed those. And to make sure we had washable glue. And I had washing tips with that. So I'll put that in the Bling, Will It Bling playlist. That was some of my earliest videos. If you haven't seen that, maybe you weren't around at the time I did that. I did a comparison of tote bags that I purchased the same tote bag, like 5 or 6 of the same tote bags. And I used different glues on it. The glue that came with the kit and other glues. And I turned them all inside out and washed them in gentle in the washing machine to see which glues really worked. Would they work good enough to use them? Did I even want to purchase any more of them? That kind of thing. And there were 2 clear winners. Oh, good night, Michelle. Off to bed? Oh, 6 a.m. Lovely. I don't envy that morning. Good night, Michelle. Thanks for stopping in, honey. So if you haven't seen those videos, they were way back when. I'll have to link to them at some point. Bring it back into the Will It Bling playlist. That'll be fun. I forgot all about those. Yeah, stay in there. Come on now. Glue yourself down. I need a little bit more glue over this side to even it out. There we go. Oh, yeah, we did butterflies too, didn't we? The paper butterflies. Come on. Well, it's not quite even, but it's the start of a flower at the bottom. You can see that. There we go. I'll work on this more until next week. See if I can bling it up some more. Maybe come up with a decent pattern for the rest of it. And I think I'll bling out that flower the same way I did this one. And go from there. So, thank you for hanging out tonight, everybody. Thank you, Anita, for filling in for Tammy and her sore toothies. We wish Tammy, and I know you'll probably watch this, when you have a chance, or maybe you're even lurking in the background, but just wanted to say, we wish you not to have too much pain with your teeth and all you're going through. And thanks for being faithful, and thanks for suggesting Anita. She's working out fantastic. And I hope you come back often, and thank you for the ideas and all that good and all that good stuff. So I'm going to give you the typical goodbye, my Sally Star goodbye. If you're anywhere near Philadelphia in the 60s and 70s, you know who Sally Star was. We enjoyed having you, honey. And Czar, if you're watching, we miss you, and I will talk to you on Friday morning. All right, everybody. Have a good night, and I'm wishing you all the best. Love, luck, and lollipops. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Good night.